Hey guys, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com and BoatsInHotWater.com. And I'm out here in Richmond Hill, Georgia. Just about to be the 1st of September 2018. And I have something special out here for you guys, especially those of you looking for that 30 and over center console vessel with twin motors. Here it is. And what we have out here today is a 2008 Pursuit, hailing with about 505 hours. Actually, it's 501, but we'll call it 505, with twin Yamaha F250 TXR. We're going to have the F, and we're going to have the left-hand turn on the starboard side. As you guys can see here, trim tabs. I do want to make a quick note as we move forward. This lower unit, this foot right here, is brand new. Well, not brand new, but less than 25 hours ago. Props are in great condition. My only recommendation on the rear of the vessel is, at some point here, you're going to have to update the anodes. This vessel is being sold as is, where is, so put anodes on your list of things to get done. Moving on starboard side of the vessel, overall, you guys know when you get into this burgundy maroon type finish, you tend to get that fading over the years, and this particular vessel was wet sanded less than 2 years ago. So keep in mind, when you invest in a vessel of this site, you got to keep up with your detail on that external paint right there. As you can see, you can almost see where it's going to start up on here. So probably when you guys get into next spring, whoever gets this vessel, you might want to get a detail and get that caught up, and then you can stay ahead of the game. Overall, I've inspected on the outside of the hull. Please remember, I am not a marine surveyor, nor am I a marine mechanic. I'm just going to give you the walkthrough to save the tire kicking and keep that all to a minimum, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. And underneath the vessel, the exterior of the vessel, I don't really have any complaints other than what you can see here, which is very minimal. I do want to make note on this particular trailer, we had a fender blowout. That fender will not be replaced. That will be on you. Tires are in great shape, axles are in great shape, boards are in fair to good condition. And moving to the bow of the vessel, I want to show you guys here, we have a working windlass, which is actually tucked in underneath a hatch. Now I do want to make note on port side and up here down near the keel, you guys can see we got a little bit of, couple little choppies, goobers right here, a chip right here, and also right here. All minor cosmetic, definitely not structural. It might want to be something that you might want to get touched up or not. Personally, me, I'm going to fish this boat until she's dirty as can be, and then worry about all that on the next detail. Obviously, bringing this boat in and off the trailer, you're going to get a couple dings along the line. Keep in mind, this is the original owner of this vessel. It's a one-owner boat, and I don't know how he did it, but if it was me coming on and off the trailer this much, I would have had a lot more of a mess going on down there than he sure as heck has. But then again, I guess you guys haven't seen me at the ramp. So it's not pretty. All right, we're going to move into the vessel. Now, I also want to make a note as I'm climbing in. No, I'm good. As I'm climbing in the boat, what I'm going to try and do here is, obviously, we're going to see all the obvious. I just want to point out possibilities, so we all know what we're doing going in here. Engines, lower units, gear oils, everything done within manufacturer spec up to where we're at now, within 80 to 100 hours or yearly. Service was done less than about 25 hours ago when the foot was done. That was actually, I think, last fall. The boat has not been run but 3 times since then. So you're within 25 hours of last service, but you're running about a year and a half past then. Let's just walk through the upholstery real quick, as you guys can see. Upholstery was redone approximately 2 years ago, and as you can see, is in excellent condition. I don't have any complaints about the upholstery. As you guys can see, it is like new condition all the way through the boat. So let's just get that out of the way. Now, I do want to point out we have one situation here. As you guys can see, I don't want to get into the story behind that, but let's just say the seller is not happy with his son right now. There's your cosmetic defect on your upholstery, just in that one spot. Man, that is going to drive me crazy just staring at it. Overall, you're real nice. Your teak wood obviously could use a touch up. Once again, that's going to be something you do probably after you use the boat on, get into your winter work and winter detail work. You guys can see the teak. And the helm chairs, obviously, also excellent condition. T-tops in excellent condition. Stereo's working. Raymarine's working. Tacks are working. Now, I want to make a note. This Raymarine Hybrid Touch is not hooked up to the closed array up top. It's running off a GPS. If you want to have it connected, you can do so, but it's, you know, running fine just the way it is. If you want to go closed array, have it hooked up, and then you have the options in the Hybrid Touch to pick if you want to run off radar and GPS. Standard marine stereo, Lenco trim tabs. They are not auto retract, so be real careful. Make sure they're up when you're coming back on the trailer. As you guys can see here, 501.6 hours on each motor, so we're good there. And I don't know if you guys want me to turn that on, but I was going to turn the stereo on and give you guys some music. So overall, you can see the vessel as it is. There are no outriggers for the boat. Let's just take a quick top up to the hard top. As you guys can see, closed array, not hooked up. That's on you if you want to do that. I think we got Yamaha 704 remotes. Plenty of storage forward of the vessel. Up underneath these cushions right here, and this is actually removable. There's a table up underneath there. And seat right here is your windlass. Now I do want to make note as I pull up this hatch, you guys see right here, we just missing a little, I don't know what that thing's called. The little thing that goes in here, that's what we're going to call it. And let's move back towards center console. Now you guys can also see in a couple of spots on powder coating starting to come off a little bit. So I want to make note of that. I don't want you guys to get all disappointed. There are no curtains with the vessel. Let's get that out of the way. You guys can see open up there. We got storage up down there. You guys can see that table right underneath that seat, which is actually also looks to be teak and in very nice condition. Let's kind of bounce up in here. All right, up in here, obviously you got your porta potties in here. This is actually plumbed in with macerator. I'm not going to take all this stuff out. As you guys can see, personal items are not conveyed, but it's right up underneath there. If you guys can see that, you see everything that I'm looking at. Now, they have never, ever, 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 ever used the toilet. So we don't know if that macerator is working or not. So mark that down. Could be in perfect working condition, and it may not be, considering. So if it's something you're going to want to use, that may want something that you might want to have inspected and or have set up running. Moving back to the rear of the vessel, I also want to make another note. Right here, this seat that pulls out, see right here, the pull-up hooks, they're going to set this up on the ground are not there. They have been broken. So if you want to be using the back seat, that's also something that you would probably have to invest in. I think the replacement parts really wouldn't be any more than $20 or $30 a piece for each particular side of what you need. The batteries themselves in the vessel are fresh within 2 years, possibly just a year, and all of these switches have also just been replaced. So your battery packs are fresh and your switches are fresh. And last but not least, your raw water is in working condition. Fish box pumps, bilge pumps, all of your simple functions to be seaworthy are also in working condition. Once again, feel free to hire a surveyor or a marine mechanic. We will sea trial the boat with a contract in place. And last but not least, or next to last but not least, here's the live well. I just wanted to show you guys here. Obviously, as we all know, these things tend to get knocked out. And you can kind of see what's going on here. You got a little bit of chip and crack. I do not know if the live well is working. They had the boat on the water this weekend and didn't check it. So that might be something you might want to put on your list. And for all of you that are going to ask, Sea-Star steering, as you can see. So overall, 2008 Pursuit. Real nice trailer, very nice boat, clean upholstery, one owner vessel, just 500 hours, maintained. Couple of ticky-tack items, obviously, you might want to get taken care of. But overall, you are pretty much ready to fish. So I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. And I'm going to walk down real quick before I kill myself. Any other questions that you have, email me through the site. I will get with the seller and see if I can get answers for you. But overall, you're in real nice condition here. We're going to price this boat right. Reasonable offers will be welcome to present to the seller on a contract for approval. A deposit will be required. So anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com with this hot 2008 Pursuit 310 Sport, which I probably should have told you in the first place. I don't think I ever said it was a 310 Sport. So anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, wishing you guys a great and safe boating day. Rob signing off.